talking about tracks where you could lose 15 seconds because it's hard to overtake, let's go to the worst track of the year, Monaco, right?
Yeah.
So
the jewel in the crown.
the jewel in the very rusty crown that somebody has dropped at the bottom of a lake and forgotten about. So obviously this year at Monaco, mandatory 2 pit stop because apparently it was going to make it more exciting. Clearly nobody read that memo.
No, I think that got lost in translation.
Yeah, whilst they had 2 pit stops, well, it was still pretty boring. So I'm guessing nobody got the memo about excitement. I'm assuming somebody left the fireworks at home, I would have thought.
I think the issue there is when you're basically saying, by the way, the most exciting part of this race is going to be whether or not the pit stops, like the pit crew, screw up.
Yeah. And the problem with this is that we ended up with, it was Williams slowing everybody down behind them to a point where it would get their teammate a free pit stop. And I mean, that's really another thing, actually. I don't think that should be allowed because we've seen it so many times where you're getting a driver being told over the radio, slow everyone down so we can get your teammates a good pit stop. I think that should be a penalty, to be fair, because it's manipulating every other Muppets race for the sake of your teammate. I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't think there should be instructions like that. But we know they'd find other ways of saying it. Like it'd be like plan beta 1 or something stupid like that, and he'd be like, "Oh, okay, I've got to slow these down." Like, but I just coming back to the Monaco thing, like rules to encourage racing. Just not a rule to encourage racing, a move to encourage racing. Replace the track. Just race somewhere else because it's not a race; it is a procession. And the only time you get an upset in the results is if somebody's car breaks or somebody hits a wall.
Yeah,
and
completely.
It's not, and I don't even think with these smaller, more nimble cars that will have any different outcome. Because I still think the cars are too big for Monaco. You look at the cars of the 70s and the 80s, they were like go-karts with a massive engine attached to them. They were tiny.
Yeah.
You could get fantastic racing through here, but now you just got to put your car in the middle of the track and no one can get past you. Look what happened with Perez and was it the 2 Hasses?
Yes, it was, yeah.
Perez is just in the middle and the track just squeezes and that's 3 cars out the race.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Is there anything they could possibly do to that track to make it more interesting? I don't know.
Landmines?
I honestly don't know.
Like sprinkler system. I just
I honestly don't know. I mean, I don't think there is any way of actually that track with it being such a narrow city, if you like. There isn't really anywhere they can go, and I just think if you can't make it an interesting race, don't try and artificially give us, oh, we're going to do 2 pit stops. Or what are you going to do next year to make it more exciting? 3? What happens?
I think the sport and the cars have just outgrown it. And I
think they have.
I get that it's got a lot of prestige. I get that.
Yeah.
I get that the drivers think it's got a lot of prestige, but let's be honest. It's a spectator sport.
Yeah.
If you want people to pay the money to watch the race, if you want people at home to enjoy the race. If you said to me, I want you to pick one race that will put somebody off watching Formula 1 for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
I would pick Monaco.
Completely. Yeah, completely.
Because they're sitting there the whole time, and I wouldn't blame them for checking their phone or just having a nap.
No.
It's the 2 pit stop rule. No, that wasn't it. It's in my mind, it's them recognizing that Monaco is not good.
Yeah, completely.
But they're trying their best to save it.
Yes.
I don't think it's salvageable right now.
No. In the season, why not do the car unveilings there, or the award ceremony there, or something.
Mm,
But the race is not the one,
no,
because regardless of what they try and do to it, I don't think there is any improving it. Whoever starts in first, as long as they're first to turn one, they've won.
yeah.
That's top and bottom of it.
Mm,
I mean, I can say this with a very hopeful mind. Maybe with the new variations of car this year, maybe that'll change. But I'm not going to hold my breath.
no, I think the only thing that will change, we might see more contact with barriers. We might, yeah, we might see a
Yeah,
couple more cars leaving the race through damage or whatever. But
yeah,
I still think it's just going to be a procession.
yeah.